Are you looking to branch into the tech industry, but you're not even sure how to go about doing it, or you're a bit hesitant or wary of making that switch because of the terrifying news of the massive layoff that you're hearing everywhere? Well, if that is you, then I would like for you to stay tuned to the end of this video because I will be sharing with you in this video some of the reasons why branching into the tech industry could still be a good idea for you and how you can even go about doing it. It's Franklin here and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you already haven't subscribed, how about you just take a pause and please go subscribe to my channel right now. When you do subscribe to my channel, you'll be notified each time I share a new video. I usually share videos and create content around the areas of personal development, professional and career success, as well as faith. So go subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the powerful and inspiring videos that I post. All right, back to the topic. Switching into the tech industry definitely is still a very good idea. Obviously, I know that there have been lots of news around massive layoff happening in different tech companies with Amazon, Google, and the rest of them. But it doesn't mean that you should give up that your hope and dream of working in a tech role. There's still obviously a couple of reasons why the tech space is still ripe for you. Number one is that if you already haven't noticed that the tech industry is growing at an astronomical rate, and which means new job opportunities. You're probably hearing what's going on with AI, ChatGPT. There's just a lot of technological advancement happening. And when that happens, there's obviously going to be new roles. New roles means new job opportunities for you. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment in the IT field, specifically for certain roles, will continue to increase 15% between 2022 and 2032. Within that 10-year period, there's going to be about 3.7 million new jobs added in the tech industry. So, irrespective of what may be going on out there with the layoffs in the top, many of these top tech companies, there are obviously so many other companies that are not necessarily like the tech companies that have need for IT professionals. There's always going to be demand for IT professionals who are skilled. And you know what? That could just be you. That's number one reason. The second reason is that the tech jobs, they offer a lot of remote opportunities. Just think about it. Which other kind of occupation allows you more flexibility than the tech? You can't compare it to, say, those who work in the hospital because they always have to go there, or those who work as maybe engineers or as chemists in manufacturing companies. They always have to go there. But with the tech role, you just mostly need access to the internet and maybe your computer and something on VPN connection, and you can work pretty much any single place that you find yourself. So I don't think any other occupation allows the flexibility that tech does. Apart from that, there is also this one big selling point, which is the compensation for tech. It is pretty much unbeaten. Again, according to the Bureau of the Labor Statistics, the median average for other kind of occupations is, let's just say, about $50,000 per year. But the tech is usually at least 2 times that amount. It normally starts off at about 100,000 compared to, again, comparing that 100,000 to the about 50,000 that other kind of occupations would pay. And the idea is that the more valuable the skills are and the more on demand the skills that you have, especially in the tech industry, the higher would be your compensation. Okay, I didn't just share that because, I'm in the tech industry, but for those of you who do not know, I have been in the tech industry for about 10 plus years now. If I were to include the number of years that I spent also doing co-op, that would be obviously 10 plus years. And within that period of time, I've had the opportunity to have worked in different roles across the software development lifecycle. I've done DevOps, I've done front end, I've done back end, I've done full stack. I am currently doing cloud computing along with security compliance. So that kind of has given me a very holistic view of the software development lifecycle. And you know what? I still plan to stick around in the tech industry just so I can continue to enjoy those benefits that I have just shared with you. Honestly, part of the reason I'm also creating this video is during the course of the time, I've had a number of people approach me. I mean, even just this year alone, I've had to talk to a number of people who were looking to switch and to branch into the tech industry. They were looking to get some form of guidance on that path. So what I'm going to be sharing with you next is 3 different paths that you can apply to branch into the tech industry. And you know what? You don't have to go back to school. Like gone are the days where people have to go back to college or university and spend about 3 or 4 or even 5 years just so they can get a degree that they think would best qualify them to land a tech job. No. That is not even one of the options that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So 3 different options that I believe would help you to switch and to branch in more powerfully into the tech industry. Number 1 is doing a bootcamp program. So for those of you who do not know, the bootcamp program is more so just it's gonna be like a program where you sign up to, say, a company who is running the bootcamp, and they just train you immersively on a particular career path for a period of time. A number of times the bootcamp can be intensive. It can be like 1 day. It can be across multiple months, depending on the specific program that you want to branch into. There are obviously very many companies that will do this for you, and the idea of the bootcamp is they're literally compressing like years into, say, months or even weeks. This way you don't have to pay like a huge amount of money to go back to school, and you're not even sure that you would have a high chance of getting the job that you want. But most of these bootcamp programs, part of the reason I love them is the organizers of the program have they have some form of partnership and collaboration with companies, such that as their students are completing the bootcamp, they are literally just shaking hands with employers, and they are helping their students to land the job. So the chances of landing a job after doing your bootcamp through this program is really very high. And you know what? I have friends personally that I know who went through programs like this, and I'm telling you, even before they completed the program with the company, they were already just at their dream job, a dream tech job. And obviously there's so many different companies like this that offer this kind of programs or courses. 2 of them that I'm going to be sharing with you. One of them is Springboard. The other one is Course Careers. You can go check them out. They offer a wide range of courses, whether you're looking to branch into software development, you want to do AI, you want to do cybersecurity, you want to do machine learning or UI UX. These guys, they have different programs. Even if you want to do tech sales, right? They have different career paths that you can go into, so that they train you and equip you with the right skills and the mindset that you need to excel in the tech space. And they will literally help you to land the job. I personally know at least one person, a very good friend of mine, who's gone through one of these programs. So I'm going to be posting a link in the description of this video. You can go check out the programs or the boot camps by these two different companies, and you can decide for yourself which one you think would suit you best. So that's number one. Number two is taking courses. The very good thing is, once you have an idea of the path you would like to go, whether it's AI, cybersecurity, full stack, there's just a plethora of courses and resources online that you can get your hands on. You can go to platforms like Udemy, Pluralsight, even LinkedIn Learning. There's just so many different platforms, that offer courses that you can take to prepare yourself so that you can have the right skills, the software skills, the programming skills, the coding skills, or whatever it is that you're required to excel in the role that you're looking to do. I personally have a friend who this is one of my very close friends, and we went to the same university. He started off in the mining space because he went to school and studied geology. But he did that for a couple of years and he wasn't satisfied with it at all. So he was interested in transitioning into tech. So he did a course on project management for a couple of months. And guess what? He's currently working at a company as a project manager. In fact, he just recently switched to tech project manager. He didn't have to go back to school. He just took a course or a couple of courses to prepare him for the role. So he landed the job and is currently working in that space and is doing really very well. So taking courses is definitely another way that you can use to land your tech job. The third way is to work with a coach. So a coach perhaps is going to be somebody who has been in that industry, or in the tech industry, and the person can guide you one-on-one and maybe in a group setting or one-on-one, and just show you what you need to be doing for you to best prepare yourself and equip yourself to land the job, and not just to land the job, but to excel at the job. And obviously, as many of these points that you can apply, the higher you will be your chances, and also the faster will be your chances of landing the tech job that you want. So I'm just here to tell you that it is definitely possible. In fact, I was having a chat with someone just 2 Sundays ago. I was trying to encourage and to persuade the person that it's actually easier than he thinks. That he doesn't have to go back to school to land that tech job that he wants. He can just do one of these 3 methods or approaches that I have just laid down to you. So irrespective of where you are at right now, if you still have that desire to work in the tech space, I'm hoping that you've been able to gather some reasons why it is still a good opportunity for you, and as well some of the steps or methods that you can take to land that tech job. So nonetheless, I wish you the best in making that switch, and I can assure you that you're not going to regret it. Obviously, if it's something that is right for you, definitely you're not going to regret it. So make the jump, and I wish you the best as you transition into the tech space. And obviously, don't forget that you are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. It's been Franklin here. Thanks for watching. God bless and peace.